Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physical
As well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Sané, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar. Koundé does well to stand firm and defend it. Cruyff. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Pelé. And it's Conte. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Adams does really well there. He is strong. De Bruyne. It's a searching pass. Massaro! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. He's not got that quite right. De Jong. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Now it's Shevchenko. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Right, Shevchenko, and he's gone for goal! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on it, and the manager's up.
There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
After 22 minutes is Number 18, El Hadj Diouf.
Arsenal take the lead. And it's made its way to him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That looks a cracking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. The ball has bounced loose now. Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong. Oh, strongly challenged there. Conte. Rodri. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Borussia Dortmund are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He has found the way through. Cruyff, well read, and the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 11, Shevchenko.
Borussia Dortmund are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Conte. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's going for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And he's had it nicked away. De Jong. Neymar.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Sonny! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Well, they can break here. And he's lost his man here. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Borussia Dortmund with this to level it up. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Borussia Dortmund are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
Hello,
it is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
During the match.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vieira. And it's Conte. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. And this is Bale. Neymar. De Jong. Vieira. Pelé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Bale. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Caught offside that time. Rodri. Now it's come to nothing. Well, there's the clearance. They get a throw in. Rodri. Sané. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, what a ball! Sané. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. De Jong. Neymar. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread it left. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? Pings it across. Cleared without hesitation. Sané! Decent enough try.
Sané usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Played back in. Chiellini gets it away. And here's Bale. It's Bale! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump cards. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Well, played right into his path.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he was quick to react. He is through here. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Pelé.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cruyff. Brilliantly cut out. And that's gone route one. Now it's Pelé. De Jong. Pelé shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Conte. There they go, hunting in packs.
Borussia Dortmund really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's got away. He gets big. Oh, it's fallen loose again. They've scored. They have stolen level at the last. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a look and place it forward. Priol proves too strong, and that has left him in a heap. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Good take, and is he in? Yeah. Oh, good-looking ball. De Jong knocks it out wide, and the pass is intercepted. And we're done. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so
provided by the local
overall I don't
police.
think anyone will be complaining.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beauty.
Tries a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pass somewhat off target, and it's Hazard. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Pele is onto it in a flash. And no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Pedri. Hazard. Mendes providing an outlet on that flank.
I think he'll take some stick for that. There was a box full ready and waiting.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Brazil have it back and can go again. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Batistuta. Played out towards the right wing. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is good alertness. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. That's good running with the ball. Nuno Mendes. And it's Van Dijk. And it's Rodri. Can he get on the end of... Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? And he's... And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Oh no, what has happened here? A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Pedri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nuno Mendes. Cross to the back post. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Brazil have their second corner now. Conte. That has not gone well. And it's Hazard. Oh, good Batistuta!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Hazard. And it's Mendes. Out of play for a throw. He's had it taken off him. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please report to the start.
Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, played right into his path. Skillfully cut out. He is... he's given it away. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Pelé, and this is Shevchenko. Pedri, Batistuta, and he's intervened well there. 60 minutes played. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Good running, strong and purposeful. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Takes a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Batistuta. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Conte. Now it's Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely, now then. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Pelé. Caught offside that time.
There they go, hunting again.
Out towards the flank. Hangs one in. Shot, surely! So close to drawing level.
Bellingham clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
So, third corner of the game. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on goal. Great chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Threads one in. Rafinha gets into a good position. And this is Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Goes for a shot! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And this is Shevchenko. Rafinha. Here's Rodri. Can he get it through? And that's a simple one for the keeper. And here's Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham. And that's it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Cruyff, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Fellow attendees, this is a lost.
Всем спасибо, кто приходил. Всем спасибо, кто приходил. Заходите, парни, на стрим. Теперь, короче... Заходите, парни, на стрим. Теперь, короче... Теперь мы будем чуточку, короче, чаще встречаться, уже слышать друг друга, потому что я настроил трансляцию. Сейчас, пацаны, короче, подключу интернет, и все, будет огонь, короче. Всем спасибо, залетайте.